sometimes I feel like, who do we think we are to make a program about this kind of huge oppression that we really can't imagine? I mean, we all have our experiences, but we've not lived under totalitarian states. We've not seen our family get murdered. We've not been tortured. We've not been limited very much or so badly in our freedom. The program meticulously shows how all this evil could be in any one of us, and how it's very understandable that very normal people can do the most unthinkable things if they're being put under such kind of pressure, peer pressure, fear of losing your life, what is right or wrong in such situations. And in a way it made me a bit scared, because I'm afraid these are mechanisms that take place anytime, anywhere, and we are not secure at all. I'm not sure at all that I will not live something like this in my life.
Every human has the power to think about these things. Every human also has the ability to, it's part of humanity to go into this side as well. Yeah. We're made like that.
And we want to survive.
We want to survive. That's something that frightens me, is that I see these points that we make in our program more and more today in daily life.
Yeah. But the thing is that we are classical musicians, and in the world of classical music it's not very known yet how you can, even when you're only interpreting scores of people that wrote them ages ago, and in which normally the highest goal is to just, let's say, interpret the best you can, the most perfect you can, and then you'll have a good career, ideally, that even in this very rigid and traditional world, it's possible to really make a point with what you want to say, even though you're not writing your own music, let's say. And this is, but it's a difficult exercise, because we're not naturally taught, or it's not really a necessity for being a good classical musician to actually want to add something to what's already there, or to actually want to move people in a way that you make them think, you make them question, you make them look at things that you find important.
Playing with someone else, you really feel an intense version of the personality of the other person. you really, I really feel like the person that I know and that I talk to and that I like, you feel suddenly much stronger the personality behind this person when you play with them, because the exchange is so much more intimate and on such a minute level, and then you also really start the personal work when you start to play with each other. Playing with a harpist requires a completely different form of communication. I have to be much more clear and much more in my body language, so that you can also feel what I'm doing from.
It helps a lot. And for me, playing with a wind player, you have to breathe with them. It's really simple. Sometimes I walk around with an idea for a program for 18 months, 2 years even, until I find really the right people to do it with, because it stands or falls with that. Yeah. And sometimes it goes the other way around. Like you have someone, you say, I want to make a program with you because we are good friends, and let's say our personalities click in this way, and then you start thinking, what are we going to do it about?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is mostly a matter of who you are, and it's also a matter of finding that which wants to come into the world through you as two people. What are the things that we have in common?
Yeah.
And what are the things that are trying to find their way out through both of us?
Yeah.
And then combining that, and I think this is something that we felt that we really did well in this program.
Yeah. But it was a leap of faith, because we because we never played before we said let's make that. We never really played together.